I wake up this morning. One of the first things that I like to do is check out YouTube, see what's going on over there. It is the hub of all things uncrowned, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday we were talking about Tom, of course. Every day we have to talk about Tom. John Chael comes on, plugs his show, no problem, interview, John's retired, all that stuff. Did you happen to see this? Look at the UFC YouTube channel posting this. I'm the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Good guy, bad guy. He's retired. And first I thought, wait a second. And by the way, who made this little thing here? This is fantastic. Well done to whoever did this. Who was this? Was that Connor? Was that Jordan?
That'd be On-Air Jordan.
Well done. I like that. Could we see one more time?
I speak French. I do a little editing.
I want to see this. I want to see this again, how it came up like that. That was nice. Look at this. PT, I thought this was very significant because here's the UFC, and I thought it was one of those like fake UFC YouTube channels, just like repurposing things. They're pushing the retired gimmick. They're pushing the undisputed gimmick. Like, that doesn't happen often. This might be a sign, finally, from the heavens.
Well, what is the sign, if you don't want me asking? Like, are they trying to put pressure on Jones here with this kind of stuff? Like, look, we're on Tom's side. Like, surely if things were changing, something would have happened, right? So I just feel like we're now in a situation where the UFC are more publicly aligned with Tom Aspinall and saying, come on, John. But really, like, we went through those weeks where we're like, this is on John. But that was only going to last so long. Like, it was always going to come back to the UFC, have to make a move. That's where I am now. Like, what are we going to do here? We need to do something. If you're just going to let John kind of twiddle his thumbs and enjoy himself in Thailand, he's going to continue to do that. Like, I don't believe what John said before, where he was saying the UFC know this situation. This doesn't seem to me like the promotion that knows the situation. It feels like they're making it up as they go along. And honestly, I think people are just fed up. I think Tom is fed up. I think he's putting on a brave face. He's having fun with it. I saw a video he did today with Adam Cattrall for their show. I'm making a big announcement, kind of taking the piss out of that whole situation. But there's only so much more of this that we can take before we need to know what's going on.
Oh, 100%, 100%. But I will say, I think it's significant that the UFC is pushing this. They don't usually take these interviews unless I've missed it. And so perhaps this is a sign. To your point, what's the sign? Is the sign that they're trying to pressure him? I don't know. Is the sign that they're trying to tell us something? I don't know. I think we are going to find out soon. I'm only bringing this up not to have a whole discussion about like shit or get off the pot. I just thought it was significant that they actually reposted this and then went with the he's retired on the, like, they don't get into this sort like the clickbaity YouTube game. They're the UFC. They don't need to get into it. And so I thought that was significant. Also, by the way, yesterday we were talking about, and I don't even know if we have this. I threw it up in the chat yesterday, but I forgot to bring it up as we were going through things. Did you guys realize we were talking about Embedded yesterday, and GC was talking about how he still watches Embedded.
Fair play.
And then all of a sudden, Embedded pops up on my feed, and it's just. Did you notice this? It's Shawn O'Malley with a newborn. Did you guys notice?
Oh,
this?
the thumbnail.
I did not notice.
I'm looking at it right now.
The episode 1 of Embedded begins with Shawn O'Malley and what has to be like a 1-week-old or a 2-week-old or at most a 1-month-old saying that he just had another kid.
Wow, he's kept it
Mateo
under
O'Malley.
No one, did anyone know this?
No clue.
No idea.
I mean, I guess this is what happens when you cut off social media.
I was just going to say, now that he's not running his own social and feeling like he has to share these things, he's actually having a private life. And it's an incredible thing.
Is that a plus? Is that a plus going into the fight, or is that a negative going into the fight? I mean, having a baby is
I don't know. With it being his second kid,
yeah.
I feel like it's only going to help. Honestly,
I was doing some quick research on the Tom Aspinall thing. It doesn't look like the UFC has ever posted a clip from Good Guy Bad Guy.
Wow,
this is the first one ever.
Wow, there's something there.
I will say they're testing out this thumbnail though, because just a couple days later, it's the same thing with Shawn O'Malley, but instead of he's retired. Like it says next to Tom, it says knockout incoming.
Oh, this is the new look.
I think they might just be testing something.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
What do you think? How do you rate it, GC? Thumbnail.
Oh, they're fine. They don't have to worry about
It's
thumbnail.
very basic, but maybe basic is good.
21 million subscribers.
Minimalist.
It's Lex Friedman-esque.
Shout out to Lex Friedman.
It's just black with some white text.
Can't say I've ever seen a Lex thumbnail.
Anyway, my point is, it's like, Maybe we were wrong about Embedded. Maybe news is broken on Embedded. We were talking about this yesterday. All of a sudden, we find out that
let's clear the air here.
yeah,
Y'all were wrong
Yeah.
about embedded. I've been supporting.
Tell us,
No,
Dustin.
I'm not taking an L on
Tell
that.
us, Dustin. Tell us.
No,
No.
I'm not taking an L. Any of this, you just brought it to me. I didn't have to watch Embedded. That's how the system works. Anything important and irrelevant from Embedded, I'm going to find on social, or Ariel Helwani is going to tell me, and I don't need to look for it.
I just
Perfect.
couldn't believe
Sean
this
O'Malley
popped
got
up
a
and it
kid?
was like
Now I know.
major life news.
But
That
I
is
also
crazy,
would like
though.
to say that I have tried many times to forge an embedded segment into the podcast I've done with Ariel. He just never had it. Remember that for a while I was doing it on The Ringer?
Yeah.
You weren't a fan. I was trying.
like an embedded reaction.
Yes.
Okay.
And Chuck and Ariel not having it one bit. But I thought it was vital. As you do, obviously, GC.
Yeah, it is. It is for sure. We can chop that up.
I said,
Figure out a segment on the crack.
by the way, I said, like, tell us, Dustin. It was like, who the fuck is we? I was sort of,
Yeah, I was wondering where you were going with that.
yeah, like, because I said we.
Who the fuck is we?
No, it doesn't really work.
Honestly, I was taking a really long road to get there. I was thinking Dustin Jacoby, #1 fan here, Hanyak supporter, Rick.
Oh, wow.
I thought that's
Jacoby.
what you were doing. Yeah, I didn't know where you.
I just thought it was significant that here we are talking about Embedded and Countdown just being sort of like wallpaper, and we find out that Sean O'Malley is a father of 2 on the first episode of Embedded. I
Now,
had not
is
seen
it
this
bad
anywhere.
form to spoil it on the thumbnail? I mean, let me.
No, I
figure
clicked
out,
on it.
you know?
I clicked on it.
Okay, there's also an
But you
argument
said on
to
the
make.
thumbnail, no?
I saw the thumbnail, but it made me click. So yeah, I guess.
And
you
how
could say
many
it was
minutes
spoiled.
did you last in embedded? How many minutes?
Maybe like 6. But once the O'Malley. By the way, it's a really nice scene. It's
It's
like,
only 9 minutes long. You don't. There's not that many minutes.
No,
to
I
make
didn't.
it
I didn't
through.
I
go.
don't have 9
He
minutes.
lasted
Once
1
the
minute. He
O'Malley
lasted-
kid thing was done,
Yeah.
I moved on.
Also, this argument that their wallpaper. I mean, Countdown 438,000 views. Both
Yeah.
the embedded, the last embedded 356,000.
Oh!
It's doing better than all their other stuff right now.
Apart from the Tom interview.
It's certainly doing better than the Rami Brahimaj.
No,
In
it's Sean
Australia,
O'Malley.
yeah.
It's
So that's a
Sean O'Malley.
shocker.
Thanks for watching this video. Before you go, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for us. Also, give us a thumbs up, leave a nice comment. These things go a long way. And while you're here, do check out the rest of the channel. We've got live shows and full interviews, clips, and a whole lot more. We're doing big things here, and we appreciate your support very much.